Hello everyone, this is Saili Dindorkar, clinical dietitian and nutritionist, and we have started our sessions on women's health, and we spoke about nutrition essential for women's. And I'll just brief you what all sessions has happened and what we spoke about. So we spoke about balanced diet. We spoke about nutrients from proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Then understanding the portion control. Then we spoke about role of hydration in women's health, and even about common deficiencies, and how we can address them. How to understand the deficiencies that has happened in our last session. So today we are going to talk about eating right during different life stages. So we are going to speak about and discuss about the adolescent um, age, adolescent girl, that how to what all nutrient you should be focusing on, and what all how to understand what is the caloric requirement, and protein and all other nutrient requirement, and how to understand and consume a balanced diet. Okay, so let's talk about uh, adolescent diet. Okay, so very first we are going to talk about uh, the RDA. What is RDA? RDA is recommended dietary allowance. So recommended dietary allowance, it has been, there's a we have a recommended dietary allowance for all age group, and this has been researched and then um, wrote in one of the book, which has been done by Indian Council of Medical Research. And the requirement of your calories, proteins, as per their age group is mentioned in that booklet, and you will find it online as well. This has been updated in 2022, and currently for adolescent girls the requirement of calories is between 2200 to 2400 kilocalories. Now this calorie depend on the age, weight, physical activity levels, and individual health status, and the region where that girl is living. So this might vary, but the recommended allowance is between 2200 calories to 2400 calories. So from the sources of calories matters a lot. So for personal consultation or for personal recommendation, you will have to talk to some healthcare professional, and then decide what how many calories one should have, or the individual current status should have the calorie amount. Okay, so uh, now this is about calorie. We'll talk about proteins. The protein requirement is between 46 to 55 grams per day. Okay, the protein requirement for that adolescent girl is somewhere around 46 to 55 grams per day. And sources, again, we have already discussed dairy products and uh, meat and poultry, fish, dals, legumes, nuts. These are the sources of protein, um, and accordingly the intake should happen. uh, Now this 46 to 55 grams per day protein again depends on the same physical activity and the individual health status. Okay, a very important nutrient after calorie and protein is about calcium. The adequate amount of calcium intake should happen. The required amount of calcium intake is around 1300 micrograms for adolescent girl. This can be very nicely fulfilled with good intake of your dairy products. So milk and milk products, curd in your daily diet will help you to fulfill this requirement of calcium. Then we will talk about your protein requirement, your iron requirement, sorry. So iron requirement is also around 27 micrograms for a day. Again, this is very difficult for one for layman to calculate these requirements, this number. But you have to understand the requirement can be fulfilled with right amount of sources in your diet, and understand the sources. We have already discussed what all are the sources of different nutrients. You can go back and see the videos. And iron, especially iron, we last time we had one series where we spoke about iron deficiency anemia. So iron deficiency anemia is very common in girls, in adolescent girl. And my highest recommendation for parents and for girls also, that usage of iron vessels for few preparations. Remember, do not use citrus fruits or citrus products like tomato or lime when you cook in iron vessels. Leafy vegetables can be cooked in iron vessels, which will help for the better absorption of iron. Again, vitamin D is one of the major source, and the recommended iron source for vitamin D is around is 400 international unit. Again, this is very difficult to count, but recommendation is to go for a walk, go for a nice physical activity in sunlight, which will help you for good conversion of vitamin D in your body. Then we will talk about vitamin A. Vitamin A requirement is somewhere between 400 to 600 micrograms. Vitamin A is very much important for your eye health. So it is important that you are including fruits, dark green vegetables in your daily diet, and taking good care of yourself by vitamin A, D, E, K. These are fat soluble vitamins. So around 1 gram of saturated fat is important to have 5 grams, 1 spoon. Sorry, it is important to include in your daily diet, which will help in the absorption of vitamin A, D, E, K, fat soluble vitamins. Okay. uh, we spoke about hydration as well last time. Hydration is very important in adolescent age, because most of the time uh, your thirst is been replaced, your water thirst is been replaced by sugary or aerated drinks, and that is not going to help you for better hydration. So remember to drink water when you feel thirsty. Okay. So mindfully fluid intake is very important at this age. Again, proper hydration helps in the proper circulation of all the nutrients in your body. So better absorption happens if you are hydrated, if you are well hydrated. Okay. Then we will speak about healthy fats. Again, why we are going to talk about healthy fats? Because of the unknowingly there is lot of intake, or knowingly as well, but then you feel like having it. There is lot of intake of saturated fat and trans fats, and this might this might have many ill effects on your body, and it is better to understand what is saturated fat, what is trans fat, how to avoid them, which all food have trans fat and saturated fats, and uh, uh, which are the natural fats which will help you for uh, better health. So include nuts and oil seeds in your daily diet. There should be proper, early morning soak nuts overnight and eat it in the morning. That is one good habit. Again, add seeds in your different kind of chutneys or vegetables, or or you can just eat it as a snacks. So these kind of snacking habit on nuts and oil seeds will help you to include healthy fats in your daily diet. Okay. uh, Due to, again, globalization, and in adolescent age, especially in college going girls, so outside eating happens more frequently, and uh, lot of you know refined food is there in your diet. At least once a week, twice a week it happens. So fiber is something which plays a major role in keeping your gut health or health in proper way. So inclusion of 2 to 3 foods daily and salads in your daily diet, nuts again, will help you for proper gut health, and which will help you in other nutrient absorption properly. Okay. Then limiting sugar or processed food, how to limit it or how to control those kind of drinks with friends, or how to influence them for going for healthy snacks. You can carry some snacks with you in tiffin. You can carry fruits with you. And because one thing you must know, that processed food and aerated drinks, sugary drinks, they have empty calories, which is not going to provide any other nutrient from that specific product. Okay. And which might lead to weight gain or weight loss or any other health related issues. So you need to avoid these kind of products, and you need to promise yourself that how much you can avoid and what is the occasion you can have it. There should be some self control and discipline about these kind of products, and basically the awareness. There should be knowledge about all these products, and detailed knowledge for each and every person is very important. To understand whatever you are going to buy or eat outside, you must know what all you are eating and putting it in your mouth and in your gut. Okay. uh, as I have mentioned all these things, balanced diet we have already discussed. So balanced diet in this overall adolescent scenario is very important, because there are many hormonal changes happening. Energy requirement is there for voluntary and involuntary activities. So involuntary activities which is not in our hand, like our organ, your heart is beating, that is involuntary activity. Okay. So energy is required for all the other processes going on in our body and the activities what we are doing. So for all these things, we need to consume balanced diet. We need to focus on the specific nutrients what we spoke about, and proper hydration, which will help in better absorption of all these nutrients. And one important part about this nutritional requirement is about your meal timing and regular eating. So you are having fruits twice a week is not recommended. It is not going to help you for another 8-10 days. Daily intake of fruits, daily intake of seeds, daily intake of nuts, it is important. And daily physical activity and even sleep. So for whole week you are busy in some or the other activity, and then you are sleeping for whole Sunday, which is not going to replace your sleep. So proper sleep, eating your meal when you are hungry, at regularly eating meals, proper meals. It is not you have skipped your dinner with vada pav is not an excuse, or it is not going to help you in any ways. So discipline again is important in overall process. Just remember that you have to eat when you are hungry, you have to drink water when you are thirsty, you have to exercise daily. And today if things are not done, or it is not being followed, then tomorrow you have to get back to your routine. Okay. And weekends following all the routine, and weekdays will go like that haphazardly. It is not going to maintain your health. So remember all these things, that in adolescent health, these all things matters a lot, because you are going through uh, this is a different stage altogether, because puberty is one of the major uh, milestone of your life, and here lot many physical and hormonal changes are happening. And for those changes you need to understand and keep in mind these nutrient intake and proper balance diet and proper balance day is important. Planning and thinking about your food, when to eat, how to eat, is very important. So you need to plan your day. okay, with your studies. So this is something important for lifetime. So thank you so much and stay tuned for more videos. We are going to speak more about other life stages and the nutrient requirement of those life stages. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.